game. Cape Verde also gets the dub, and earlier on, Guinea beat Tunisia 66. So there they are, Guinea at the top, 3-0, Tunisia 2-1, and both of these teams 0-2. Both have struggled in the first 2 games. Now it's their last chance here to get a win. Both teams need this win, so no doubt I see this being a good, hard-fought game until the finish line. Well, Rwanda, as they make their way out, they're averaging 68 points. Nigeria, on the other hand, 66. So this is how I also know it's going to be a close game. Not only are they needing that first win, they average the same kind of points. Well, Rwanda really struggled against Guinea, which was their first game, 70-82. Really, there was moments that just let them down. Also, they lost to Tunisia and only scored 11 points in that third quarter, 66-79. Here comes Nigeria. They've also taken 2 L's. I'm quite surprised, but this isn't their normal team, and a lot of guys who their first game up called up to Nigeria, but they need this win. I can't stress that enough. What I was a little concerned about is 5 points. Yes, 5 points in the fourth quarter of their Tunisia loss. It was 78-88, and they only dropped 5 points in that ball game. They also turned over the ball 25 times. That turned into Tunisia's 27. So we'll take a break for the national anthems of both teams, and then we'll discuss those turnovers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national of Rwanda. Thank you. Anna, the national anthem of Nigeria.
Well, my favorite part of international basketball, to be able to sing your national anthem loud and proud, as both teams will exchange fist bumps, high fives, and exchange of pins before we get rocking and rolling. Well, I was talking about those 25 turnovers from Nigeria. in that Tunisia game, as I think they're gonna have to really clean that up. Not only did they turn over the ball, they also let Tunisia score 29 fast break points. There's a lot for them to clean up. There's your referees on your screen for this evening, and that's what's so difficult about this window. To have 3 games in just a couple of days is really hard. Not only do they have to recover and, you know, eat, sleep well, but this is a difficult window. And talking about a window, there's 16 teams and only 5 spots available to go to the World Cup in Qatar in 2027. So a long journey. There's the head coach for Rwanda, Marenzi, as he tries to will and figure out a way to beat this Nigerian team. And like I said, a long journey to get to Qatar, so getting this win is very vital. And it's a long way to go. This is the first window, and then it goes in February and then July. And there's Nigerian's head coach, Mohamed, as he looks on for his team. So the top 3 teams, excuse me, will then go on. So it'll be into the second round. So then that will push into the following year, and the last window will be February 2027. So the start of this long journey, but a great journey, is crucial for both these teams. I can't say it enough, because I think both teams will be disappointed in this window, not be able to get a dub in those first games. But Guinea is looking strong. Also Tunisia, this is their home court, and each window, a different venue, will hold the whole qualifiers. So I'm intrigued to see what Rwanda's starters come out. They've kept majority, the same. The big heavy hitters is McCormack, number 33, 15 points and 4 rebounds in their Guinea game, but then had 17 points and 17 rebounds and 2 assists. So he is playing his domestic league in Germany. 26 years old. On Nigeria's side, the Zana, 22 points, but then dropped in 2. So there they are. Let's have a look. So Bruno gets his first start. He hasn't scored yet. 11 is Jean-Jacques. He will also be, he's got the hardest name I've ever seen. We'll get to that as we see the starting 5 for Nigeria. Jordan Ogundaran is starting his 3rd game here. Okoye, and 13-24 also. Let's have a look. Morris is 24. Morris Udenza is starting his first game. So a little bit of a changing lineup for both teams as we come down to the minute TISO till tip-off. And one more is also starting for Nigeria. So a little bit of a change-up for both teams, which I think is probably trying to find something to motivate their team, trying to get the rotations right. Like I said, both taking 2 L's, so you've got to do something to try and change it up. So then on the Nigerian side, they've got a couple players that we need to also look out for. We just talked about 00, which is Jordan Ogundaran, who dropped 10 points and 5 assists. Real lovely point guard, balls in these hands a lot. Okoye also. So there's Okoye, number 5, 24, is on his way out. Morris, so did Denze, as they make their way to the middle. I'm intrigued to see as Bruno Shema, number 3 for Rwanda, has his first start, didn't score a single point in either game. But coach's decision, let's see if he gets a good start here. Well, welcome everyone to the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. It's the last day as in this qualifier as Nigeria in the whites win the jump ball. And I hear a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be a travel as they're in their home whites and Rwanda are in the blue jerseys. So full court pressure, and is forced into a quick shot. Clearly Nigeria's idea is to force them. Number 11 is a wonderful name, so you have to bear with me. It's Jean-Jacques Nshaduzi Wakiuza. He likes to be called JJ, so Jean-Jacques is JJ. He's number 1. I'll let you know when he catches the ball. Here's a 3 in the corner. And forgive me if I have mispronounced that. It's the longest name I've ever seen in my entire life. So, but he's been with Rwanda since the under-18s team with 2016. So here he is, JJ with the ball. A key piece for this Rwanda team. Rotating from one side to the other. Puts it on the floor, kicks it wide open 3. He's a lefty and he rattles it in. Desire with his first bucket. He dropped 20 points in the last game against Tunisia as they come down and rock the rim on the other side. Good answer from Morris Udinza. So both teams, they haven't put Rwanda's score on the board unless I missed. I was too excited that he knocked it down. Just check that. Well, there's the highlight dunk. We'll enjoy that one. So I must have missed that, sorry. But all the stats are down, so I'm not entirely too sure. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, so it must have been a mistake and a turnover on the other end. Well, that's the way you tie up the game. Strings the free throws. So Desire with a third free throw. Nigeria, that's right. So there we go. There's the point, because I was wondering where his third free throw is. So we're all squared away here. Nigeria, nice little bounce pass and the foul, plus the 1. Lovely ball movement and really establishing their big man down low. As Morris Udeze has had a solid window, to be fair. Individually, obviously, you would like to win, but 16 points and 8 rebounds in their game against Guinea. He's been playing very well. And he knocks his free throw down. Is Jean-Jacques, also known as JJ. He is under pressure though, getting pushed back. Closer and closer. Now time is starting to run down and a whistle has been blown. So it'll go back to 14 seconds, just when they had pushed them all the way to the half court. Sensational defense. One more. Okay, you see the clock is adding more points. So maybe that 3 has finally been added. So I didn't miss a beat. And it was just a scoreboard, and you might as well add another 3 on top. And now we've got the scoreboard in check, 9-5. One more, trying to get to the basket, has to kick it out. Here's Okoye into his mid-ranger, can't get it. This is a lovely rebound. He wants to take it one-on-one. And again, no, off of it. And Nigeria trying to keep it. They've kept it inbounds. Ball rims out. And Rwanda tried to push the ball down the other end. Here's Bruno. JJ been under pressure all game. Jordan Ogunderan is been all over him. So sideline possession here. Fresh 14 for Rwanda. Taking their time. Step through, that's nearly a foul. It's not. Good block and good defense then. Here come Nigeria. Nice backdoor and the foul. Ogunderan will go to the free throw line for 2. 5'10", but uses that speed to make up for that height. Okay, well, knocks down both free throws, and our score is all correct now. All the stats and everything is up and rolling. Yeah, again, still pressuring JJ. Here he goes, long lean steps, try to push it up. Tough rebound. Push the ball, comes down the other end. Thinks about shooting a 3. Good pass. This has been a really good offense for Nigeria going down low, but this time it gets broken up and skips through the lane. And is that who I think it is? It is. It's Bruno Shama with his first bucket of the window. He got his first start too. Little fake reset. Doesn't shoot it. Goes to the other side to get a good looking shot. Can't knock it down. Bruno Shama must be very happy. Only getting the start, but the bucket. Jean-Jacques trying to get something to go here with 7 seconds. Little crossover, stutter step, little fake down low. Oh, that's lovely. Good job. Desayet doesn't even barely look at the basket. Just catches and turns. Swings it in the corner. That looks good. It's not front rim. Moves it back. Can't get it to go.
Get out! Get out!
Ooh, out of bounds. Horrible transition.
It's okay.
One, you're not even concentrating on the ball. And 2, as a passer. I don't know, I think I'll blame both of them for that mistake. This is the crossover. And then the night, look at this, barely even touches the ball. He's got it and he's thrown it up and in. So, trying to get something here. Left-hand drive, strong on, this is a good rebound. Can't get it to go though. Turnaround jumper, no.
Get out, Mike. Go.
Here comes Nigeria. Puts the Jets on and the reverse. Can't get it to go though. There's Mike Nuga, and then a quick 3 from Jean-Jacques. Ooh wee. Lovely job from him. Pressure here from Rwanda. Nigeria trying to get something. Floats it off. Ooh, that's a lot of contact, but able to finish tough. Mr. Morris Udenza is starting to fill up the stat sheet now, and it's all from dunks. Here's Jean-Jacques, quick finish. No, tapped out by his own teammate. They've got numbers if they want to go. That's going to be a block. And 2 shots. And Morris really becoming a problem. His ability to run the floor, his strength, his hands around the rim, obviously is dunking with authority. So a timeout here has been called. Jean-Jacques Inshel Buzuwakiza. I'm telling you, this is a fantastic name. I'm not going to keep doing that because it's not fantastic on my behalf. But Jean-Jacques, JJ, has fielded up and has caused Nigeria to call a timeout.
Whatever it is, point guard that has the ball and 34, you gotta pick them. The key players, you pick them, and then we'll find a way to rotate. Okay? Let's keep attacking. Let's go.
Defense on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Defense. Let's talk on defense. Let's talk on defense.
Well, there you have it, Mr. Morris. Udezev has 7 points. He's 3 from 3. Like I said, stuffing the stat sheet and with authority. He has really been playing with so much confidence, and you can see it as he goes to the free throw line here. There's a awkward rotation on the ball as it comes out of his hand, which is interesting. You see the rotation, if he can keep the seams forward, but he kind of has this horizontal kind of turning of the ball. Let's have a look if we can see it as it comes out of his hands. Ah, he holds it off. You see the spin, but it goes in for his 8th point. So Rwanda find themselves up 6. Onesie hands it off to in the corner. Here's JJ. 6 seconds, 5 on the clock. They've got to go now. They say don't foul. Tough defense, and they get the ball. Here comes Nigeria. Mike Nunga trying to find a pass, gets it over the other side, mid-range. That looks off, it is. And JJ off to the races and decides to pull up for the 3. No, back iron. And a good rebound and the foul.
Again, we just allow them push the ball. Somebody has to pick the ball.
There's Kenny Manzi. Feels like he could have scored that one, and I would have to agree. Didn't play in the first game versus Guinea, but then had 4 points in the second game. Economy into the game. As Morris will take a rest. He's played very well. As most of the Nigerian points, 8 out of the 10 of the points are his. Down the other end, a little full court press from Rwanda. Taking their time, goes down low. They're going to be finding a pass. Good ball movement here, out of bounds. The ball and shouts, damn it, and that happens at least once a game. Not in FIBA rules, but I've been hearing these different comments about, oh, we should extend the 3-point line. I'm like, you don't have any space. What space do you have to extend the 3-point line even more? Because that little slither down the side, I see at least 1 a game, maybe even 2 guys' feet going out of bounds. and turning over the ball. Kenny Manzi trying to find the pass. He gets it. Quick lineup three. Back iron and banks it in. Doesn't matter what time it is. It's open. Dizeye with that. Now they double. Trying to speed up Nigeria. They're up 10. Probin pushes it out. Quick jumper. Yeah, splashes it in. That's a good looking jump shot. The ball. Be 12-20. Foul. Falls over. Glad to see he's up. Manzi. So this is the first free throw. And both. So it's 0 for 2. Nigeria making a move. Need to break into this lead here. Like Nuga. Mid-ranger, can't get it to go. Nearly turn it over. They do. Risky long pass. And again, another turnover. One-on-one here. Decides to not go up with it. And a bit messy basketball here. JJ drives mid-range, pulls up. Can't get it to go. And another risky pass and a turnover. Both teams just need to take a breath here. I know we're coming down to the end of the first, but turnovers on both sides here. The drive, the push, wide open in the corner. No. And a foul. Let's see who is on. It looks like it's on Dizzy. Let's have a look. So last 30 seconds. And they full court press Nigeria. Couple seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Decide to wind one up. Big rebound, and Rwanda will have the last possession here. Don't want to go too soon. 6 on the clock. Missed the guy underneath, and he shot it, and he's got blocked. Rips his rebound back, and is fouled. Saha will go to the free throw line. Good job. They missed him early. He had worked. The defense had lost him under the hoop. They finally find him. He gets blocked, but doesn't give up on that shot and is going to the line for 2. So he drains that one. It's been 50% from the free throw line in this window. Been 2 from 4, so see if he sticks to his. He is. He's 50%. Usually the stats are very true. So there's the first quarter in the bag, and Rwanda have started off very well. Nigeria 12, Rwanda 21. And there's the stats. Only 20% for Rwanda, 2 from 10, but getting to the free throw line and hitting those threes. See, they're 4 from 9, no threes for Nigeria, 0 from 6. Free throw line 4 from 5, but 50% from the 2. Have to clean up here. Also, they've got to look after the ball. I talked about those turnovers at the start of the game. As we get to watch the first quarter best plays, and Nigeria already have 4 turnovers in this quarter, where Rwanda are able to score 8 points off of those turnovers. I discussed it, and I was very concerned, and really, it's been their downfall. So here's the highlights. The one thing they have been great is the big man, Maurice Udenze, has been solid around the rim, but the three-point line for JJ Jean-Jacques has been great too. So an 8-point game, not too out of Nigeria's league, but they've got to be solid. I just think he's at the top of everyone's scout, right? How are you letting him shoot threes, but then also looking after the ball? Turning over the ball is costing you all these games. And when you look at all their stats, and I was watching their games earlier on this week on courtside. Oh, look at that. That's perfect timing. I did plan that, I promise. Go ahead, scan it, and keep up with all the games like I was this weekend and future windows. You can watch games, watch the look at stats, and keep updated. I was just concerned with Nigeria when they had the 2 L's. I was like, this isn't the Nigerian team that I am familiar with. So Rwanda will start this second quarter to skip down the middle. Can't get it to go, but they chase down their own rebound. That's another thing is a problem. You've got to keep them to 1 shot and get the rebound. Pushes out the ball. Goes down low, 4 seconds. Good hands from Nigerians' defense as Jordan Ogundaran will get the ball back here. Walks into a 3-point shot, can't get it to go. JJ moves it on. Trying to find a pass here. Twa. It goes into the corner. Doesn't hit anything. And it sets. They've got numbers if they want to go. And they foul from behind.
Great run, great run.
This is a good run, and he's really been the bright spark for Nigeria, so he'll go to the free throw line. This is that one, shooting 72% in this window. He went 13 times against Tunisia, scored 10 from 13. Went 9 times versus Guinea. And today, there he goes, 1 from 2. It really has been the spark for this game. He's got 9 points. So tough defense here. Hands all over, but the ball spills out, skips through, soft touch, plus the 1. Lovely job. Twinza Mama with that bucket. So we'll go to the line for 1, excuse me. Look at this. Takes the hit, gets into his shot. Can't get it to go though. Crossover. Pitches it out, wide open 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound back into Nigeria's hands. I don't know if that shot clock should have restarted, but doesn't matter. Twant with the rebound. Gets the pick. Drives on 2 defenders, needs to find the open man, decides to go on his own. And they're off and running. Sana trying to go down low, uses his side, can't get it to go. Looking for the foul. They're working hard down low. Multiple hand-offs at the top. Good movement. Kenny Manzi passes it on to Prince Twa. Gets it back, has got to shoot it. Runner gets it on the rim, and it's out off of Nigeria. And they'll get a fresh 14. That's why you shoot it and get it on the rim to give yourself a chance, not only to rebound and score, but put pressure. And Nigeria can't hold that and out of bounds as Manzi will tuck his shirt in and be the passer from out of bounds. Here they go, Prince Twa.
Get out!
In couple of air balls this evening. And I think that is from fatigue. 3 games this weekend. There's been a lot of basketball. And that's... You wouldn't even play that many games for your domestic team without days off. It's really hard. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the games have been going. So Jordan Ogundaran will take a break. Minutes from him, especially on the defensive end. Here's help defense. Good job. Knocks the ball back out of bounds. Moves it to the other side. Still can't get a shot to fall from the three-point line. As Twa will bring the ball up. Here's a drive. Pushes it on. Shiman with the miss. Nigeria trying to get something in transition. Oh, they find. No. Turns it over and he's upset. He's looking for the screen, but you got to catch that, bro. And then it's broken up on the other end. You can't be upset when you're in control. You're the factor. Come on, grab that ball as they go down on transition and on the other end. And that's what the thing Rwanda is doing really well right now, making Nigeria pay. They're keeping them to 1 shot and then they're getting out and running. It's a timeout. It's a 10-point game.
You have a mismatch. Kenny is there. Feed him. Clean away and cut. Hey, we go 5. You are here. 4, 3, you are here. 2. Can you inbound the ball? Back up. Need the screen the screen. If they switch, flash. We need a good pass. We just need a good pass. Okay? Guys, let's be organized. Offensively, we try to mess up. Okay? Let's be organized. If it is not a fast break, call a play. Okay, call a play. Okay? If we go fist, we are late to go fist. 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Pass, go screen. You go here, come take the ball. We elevate.
Oh, here's Rwanda's nice little flurry, and it's Jean-Jacques. JJ's beautiful 6 points from him. He's 2 from 3 from the three-point line. There he is, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Really big piece. I spoke about him. He's been part of the Rwanda team since under-18s in 2016. Also a Afrobasket under his belt as well in 2021, and was the MVP of the Rwandan League in 2023. So a hooper, a baller, and no coincidence that he has 6 points. He's the second leading scorer. And a quick out of bounds, wonderful play from Bruno Shama, and he's got a couple buckets. He hadn't scored and he hadn't started until today, so clearly confidence. So Rwanda trying to really clog up the paint here, that they're forcing Nigeria to take a deep 3 and they get the rebound. So trying to move the ball around to the other side. Kenny Manzi. He's got 6 seconds to play with here. Little turnaround, ball stolen right out of his hands. And here comes Nigeria. They've got numbers if they want to go. Go down low to Morris. Out. That's it. There we go. Big hit and needed. One more. like one more. Only 4 points in the Guinea game, but had 9 points and 6 rebounds in the Tunisia. So he's got his bucket. And a lot of contact down low there. Bigs are fighting hard. So head coach Mohammed trying to plead his case. It's a little crossover. And there's the foul. You see how hard they're playing. There's 2 strong men down there. So out of bounds for Rwanda. Quick trigger 3. No. Big rebound. Good push here. Attacking the rim. And good hands. Still stays with Nigeria. Ball hit out of the ball. There he is. Ball's hands. Mr. Paul. So out of bounds for Nigeria. Plenty of time. 16 seconds. Baseline pass is blocked, and they're going to say travel. So good, solid defense. And that's Shama again, Bruno Shama. He's playing well, isn't he? That's what happens. Just staying consistent and able to get your buckets and good defense when your number is called. Who's Twa? Prince Twa. I must admit, Rwanda's names are incredible here. Here's Prince for the Twa. No, can't get it to go. Here comes Nigeria, but stolen away from Jean-Jacques. He crosses over. This is going to be huge if they can hit that. No. Air ball. It's probably like our 5th air ball this evening. Can only blame it on fatigue. Winds up a 3. Back iron. That's a huge rebound. Resets Nigeria and finds the wide open Morris. Udenza for that bucket and the jam. And a steal here. This might be a timeout for Rwanda. Yep, there goes the buzzer. A lovely push for Nigeria. Able to break into this lead and make it 5. Forces Rwanda into a timeout. 7-0 run.
Guys, the same thing is happening. Now, when they put the pressure on us, so we don't match the physicality. That's the issue we have every time. We need to change. This is our last game. You need to focus on this one. When you see they will call a foul. But you need to put your body on him first.
Solid. Come on.
Guys, we can't do this. Turnovers, they go fast break. Turnover, they go fast break. Again. So you forget, if we go fist, they are waiting for you. They will elevate for you. Now you are coming this way. Hey, so you go use the elevator, we pass to you, you shoot 3. Come on, guys. Okay? Let's go. Hey, guys, my timeout is over. Don't shoot again. Come on. Stop, Prince. Steve. Okay? Fight on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fight.
Head coach Mazenzi there with some great words of wisdom, saying, come on, guys. When we turn over the ball, they're down the other end, fast break. We got to be physical. We've got to hit first, which they did. In that first quarter, they were incredible, that first quarter, really doing everything, get into the ball first. They won it 21-12, while Nigeria's gone on an 8-4 quarter here and have got the momentum. And as they try and double stagger away, then a handoff to JJ. Here comes the pick, 4 seconds. Jack trying to shoot a jumper, had to shoot it. Big rebound. And oh, nearly a risky pass. And doesn't want the screen. One more wants to kick the ball out. Sets his feet, rattles it in. Zana. he knocks that down. Remember, he had 22 in the Tunisia game. But only dropped 2 their last game, so he's getting himself going. Here's Rwanda. They're going to try and answer as it's become a 2-point game, able to keep it in bounds. Strong, trying to get it to go. Who comes up with it? Who wants it more? And they're going to call a foul. Oh, that's a tough call, ref. I'm usually a friend in that situation, but I didn't think anyone... Let's have a look here. So I felt like... Okay, they kind of crash into him, don't they, really? Okay. I'm glad I don't have a grey shirt or a whistle. Ogundaran, Jordan Ogundaran into the game. Koye also. There's Marmor. Puts the Jets on. Defense collapses somehow. Finds that pass. Incredible. Add that one to the highlights, please, because I thought that was going to be a turnover. And a travel. And right now, just Rwanda falling apart at the seams as it's a 13-4 run from Nigeria in this quarter. Everything going right after scoring 21 points. They've only dropped 4 here. The crossover, the kick out, 3 in the corner, can't get it to go. Jean-Jacques will get the screen, takes his time, pushes the ball from one side to the other. Trying to get it to go. Still got time. The shot clock's running down though. They're going to call a foul. Ogundaran not happy, saying, hey, he pulled me. But the other referee will go over and have a discussion. Either team aren't in any team foul trouble. Here's the, look at this pass. I don't know how he slipped, all the defense collapse. And he manages to just slip the dime off. Really lovely job. So out of bounds, 14 seconds. We're under 2 minutes here. Quick, ooh, jumper. Tries to call for the foul, but doesn't get it. And lovely work, honestly. Farahat outdoing himself. And he takes the lead back for Rwanda. This is tough defense. Smothering Nigeria, pushing them really far out. Now they've got to go with 8 seconds. One more. Gets the bucket, can't get it to go. Good hands and slapped right out. That's what happens. You have to keep the ball high when you're tall, because as soon as you bring it down, you let guys like JJ at 6 foot come in there and slap it away. Here he is. Jean-Jacques dumps off the pass. It's going to be a travel. So under a minute. And what a great quarter from Nigeria after starting pretty slow. They've managed to dig deep. Both these teams looking for their first win in this window. One more controlling the ball here. He's picked up his dribble though. This is a risky pass, it is. They've got numbers if they want to go. Decides to use the clock. Nice passing. Decides to let the 3 go. No. Our 7th air ball of the evening. Multiple air balls from both teams. Just undershooting. It's fatigue is the only answer for me, because at this level, you don't really see this many air balls. The drive. Can't get the call. Now 10 seconds. Don't want to go too soon. Jean-Jacques. Nice little dime. They've got to pass and shoot. No. Well, there's the first half in the bag. What a quarter for Nigeria. Keeping Rwanda to 6. There it is. Nigeria 25, Rwanda 27. Well, here's the stats. Finally, they hit 2 threes in that second quarter, Nigeria. The percentage, though, for Rwanda has gone down to 24%. The rebound again going to Nigeria, and the assists for those turnovers. 11 turnovers is way too many. There's your leading scorers. I was concerned about the turnovers because with those 11 turnovers, Rwanda is able to score 10 points off of them. So something they're going to have to talk about in this halftime, especially if they want to win this game. They did a great job in that second quarter, bouncing back, keeping Rwanda to 6 points. As we see the second quarter, best plays. There's a couple of nice dimes that I liked in this quarter, that's for sure. There's one of them. As they only scored 6, but it was great. But Nigeria, what they did was get the ball inside, then kick it out. They had some nice drives down into the paint, then little dimes, and just stayed calm throughout that quarter when I was a bit concerned. Is this game going to run away from them? But that man there, Morris Udenda, with some lovely highlight dunks and throwdowns. Hesitation and the finish was crucial. So only a 2-point game. Like I said, it's going to go down to the wire. There's only 2 points difference in their average. And who's gonna look after the ball? The one thing I'm concerned about, and I've said it and I sound like a broken record, is Nigeria's turnovers. And who's gonna keep the other team to one tough shot? Rwanda doing a good job cleaning up the boards. That was a great, humongous rebound and put back, really powerful. So there you have it. So get yourself a cup of tea and join me for the second half of action. We're going to need it. This is going to be a fun one.
This body size. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks.
Winning time.
Both teams over the limit.
You have got to be kidding
Speechless at this point. Right now, they're just saying, here you go, everyone. Let me just put together a lovely highlight.
And again, oh, it gets rejected from Mo Keita.
Jeremiah Hill will make the decision what happens here. Shot clock running down, pulls up for 3. Oh, and he drains it.
All day, nothing has worked against them. Oh, nice block. Comes down from Nigeria.
These rebounds just to give Cameroon only one chance on the offense. Oh, that's beautiful play. Mohamed Abuzgaya. That's a great pass.
30-point game. Nice little spin from Gach. Oh, lovely move. Look at this. Spin, hangs in the air, kisses it off the glass.
Goes in for the dunk. Tunisia looked to slam, just to put an exclamation mark on this, and Sayaza goes up for the dunk. Are just easing to victory. Oh my, that is rubbing salt in the wound right there from Shannon Evans.
That's a three, can't get it to go from Correa. He goes again. Wow, and he soars in. So we managed to get there, ladies and gentlemen.
How many times are we going to see this? Baseline. Are you kidding me? Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
Go tax the closeout. Bruno inside.
Fills it up.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Half time here in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers as Maurice Udende is leading the scorers for Nigeria. He has 13.5 from 6 from the floor, so getting to the free throw line 3 from 5. Doing a good job around the rim and really being assertive. There's the offensive rebounds for Rwanda, because they've got 22 total, but Nigeria winning the rebounding game have 28. But they only have 6 offensive rebounds. Well, both teams out onto the court starting to warm up, and really 2 different quarters and ups and downs, ebbs and flows and momentum swings as Rwanda come out with the punch, the first punch, 21-12. Hit a couple of threes, kept Nigeria to 1 tough shot, was out in transition. They crashed the boards, and then that second quarter just kind of lost concentration, only scored 6 points. Nigeria were able to hold them to that 6 and scored 13. So that was the tale of the first half. And for Rwanda's top scorer, number 34, Dizeye, he's able to do a bit of everything, really. I do like him. When I was watching him over this weekend, he has 11 points. He's 3 from 6 and 2 from 6 from 3. They've only hit 4 threes, Rwanda. That's something that they need to just work on. But he is the 4th in scoring for the qualifiers on the Afro qualifiers, as he dropped a 20-piece. He was incredible in that Tunisia game. He had 20 points, and he also had 18 in the Guinea game. But it's all, you know, lovely scoring win, but when you're losing, it doesn't feel as good. So hopefully he keeps pushing. He's on his way for that same average. He scored 11 in this first half. He could go for another 20-piece in this game and potentially the win. Both teams in this Group C, pretty difficult at the bottom of this group, both looking for their first win. Both are 0-2 in this group, and in this first window, it's a long road, a very long road. It's 16 teams, but only 5 spots are available in the World Cup in Qatar in 2027. We are into the last month. December is tomorrow. So, you know, Christmas is coming. Hopefully Santa comes early for one of these teams. But the window, so we're in November, then there's a following window in February, and then the third in July. Then the top 3 teams then go over to the second round, where there's another 3 windows. There's the top scorer, as we spoke about, as CA with the 11 points. Yeah, and the 3 for 3. That's what I wanted to check. He is perfect. And then it goes into the second round, and then there's another set of windows. So another long-winded year, where there's August, February, and then also then you get closer and closer to 2027, which just seems like, wow. But it is a journey. It's a marathon, not a sprint. For all these teams trying to get, you know, as many wins as you can. And the windows are really difficult because you don't get much time together as a team. Your practices, you probably maybe have 2 or 3 at the most, because you're with your domestic team. So you leave your domestic team, there's an international break, you come together as an international team, you might have to travel. The way the Afro qualifiers are, which I think is very smart, is that they run it out of one country. So this qualifiers is out of Tunisia, and then they'll be following different countries, so they all travel to one place. But for instance, in Europe or the Americans, they travel to each country, so you've got to factor in the traveling, the ability to, you know, recover quickly, and then also how to scan and get that courtside 1891. Keeps you up to date with all the stats and the latest games. This is the last game of this window for tonight. Earlier on already, Cameroon got the win against South Sudan. Cape Verde got the dub against Libya, and Guinea got a 66-57 win versus Tunisia. So this group is looking really nice for Guinea, as they are 3-0. They go pretty perfect in this Group C. Tunisia 2-1, Nigeria 0-2, and Rwanda 0-2. So both teams looking for their first win. I was just trying to listen in to Rwanda head coach Maranzi's last words as the guys make their way out onto the court. Nigeria have gone with Okoye into this starting five. Zana, also Morris Odenza, who's been playing very well, and Wamo will be the five for Nigeria, who start this second half of FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers in game day 3. It's the final day for these teams. Over 4 days, 3 games. It has been a lot, but they've got 20 more minutes to get to the finish line. Who receives the first win? That ball rims in and out. Good rebound, pushes it on. Down the paint. And a whistle has been called on this baseline here. On the sideline, excuse me. Saying it's on the shooter, and there's shots to come. Zana to the free throw line. So Zana, that one rattles out 0 for 2, shooting 50% from the line in this qualifiers. Rwanda managed to have a 2-point lead at halftime. Can they add to it? Lovely looking three, but Nigeria's fighting for the rebound from each other. Like, one more. Passes it into this drive. Whoa. Okay, a patient whistle. I was trying to look at all the referees because I didn't see anything, but you can just see the final call. Referees are allowed to do that. I find players get frustrated when they don't call their whistle from the get-go, but they are, it's called a patient whistle, allowed to take a moment to see what happened. And the referee decided it's a foul. So Akonobi will be at the free throw line for 2. Didn't score last game. Maybe the commentator's curse. I apologize. I'm going to be silent on this one. And I'm incorrect because actually that's the ball on the free throw line and not Akonobi. So he did score last game. So Rwanda, they like this double stagger, and then Jean-Jacques comes back and gets the ball. Here he is. Trying to get a little hesitation. Good kick out. But they're going to be a shot clock violation. No, they hit the rim, but the ball squirts out. Good little dime and drop off. Oh, wonderful. These two, 1-2 punch, they love to find each other. Wamo and Morris Odenza are really good together. They're constantly, hands are ready and looking for each other. Here's Jean-Jacques. JJ trying to make that space. And can't knock it down. And here, look, eyes are up. The dime is on time. Then all he has to do is catch 2 steps and lay it in. So there's the head coach. I was trying to figure out why he wears gloves, but I was thinking maybe, you know, on the whiteboard when you're writing and that whiteboard pen kind of gets, ugh. So maybe it's like wipes the board with it. I don't know. It's the only reason why. Oh, he's just got cold hands. So in the arena, they're just sorting out the scoreboard and the time as it's moving. The clock is moving to 7:59. One more. Gets it back. Little screen. Hands it off. Decides to line one up from the 3-point line. Can't get it. Big rebound. has to get it back in bounds and can't get it to go. And Rwanda down the other end quickly. JJ, little dump off pass, that's pretty. Oh, stunning basketball. Lovely job from Sinza Toa. And then down the other end, answering right back. Okoye with that bucket. So both teams now really starting to settle into this third quarter. 3 in the corner, looks like it's a push. It is, barely got it off. Toa needed to jump a little more. It looked like it was a lot of arms shooting that from the three-point line. So Oamo will take his time. Little horns action with the flare, trying to get something to go. Then the handoff, then the dump off, then the mid-range. No. Good little offense, to be fair. Unfortunate to get any points out of that. Jean-Jacques. Quick trigger from the lefty. That's nice, Dizier. Oh, I like that. Just the catch and the release. Now a 2-1-2 for Rwanda, changing up their defense. They've gone into a zone and managed to keep it in bounds. Wonderful job. And the foul plus the 1. Maurice Udinze, and look at this. Barely in his hands. Hits nothing but net and splash. Morris gets that roll. Throws the ball, easy to turn it over. They've got numbers 3-on-1 and good. I think it's not correct, but way to come back. Bruno Chama. I thought it was going to be an easy layup, and coach's challenge. So he thinks the Bruno Chama came from behind and slaps the ball out. So referees will go and review this coach's challenge. Well, here's the challenge. Let's see. So it's a fast break. I thought this was going to be easy money. And then it comes down, and you can just see, slaps it. This is going to be hard. And if it's inconclusive, or there isn't any evidence, or it's difficult to see, or we don't have the right camera angle, oh, this could be a better camera angle, they will keep the call what it initially was. This is a better angle. So he catches it here, and then Bruno comes from behind. Oh, actually, it was JJ. Jean-Jacques, number 11 here. Let's see, it's in white, it's in white, it's in white. Oh, this is going to be a difficult situation. I'm glad I'm not a ref. Let's see. Has it in his hands, slaps it out, and it might just be off his pinky finger, but that's really difficult to see. And then you've got to look at the trajectory of the ball. How does it spin off? And if it doesn't, like I said, if they don't have enough, they will keep it the initial call, and the initial call was Rwanda's ball. So here we go. go. And they say it was tipped off of his hand, and the initial call was correct. So Rwanda out of bounds, fresh 24. So double screen at the top here. I wanted multiple screens and a back screen, but not greatly set by Rwanda. It needs to be a little bit better and cleaner. Here's Jean-Jacques down the middle. Nearly loses the ball. For 2 seconds, he's got to throw up a prayer. No. Good defense from Nigeria. Trying to find something. One more. Throws out. Little fake. That's a good wide open. What call? No call. Good no call. Okay. There's Zana. Gets the finish. I like this play. Rwanda, the double screens and then a back screen, but here it's just taking too long. Now look, they've got 5 seconds, has to push it up, and they've said of travel and back-to-back defensive stops for Nigeria. Really lovely job, as it's a 3-point game and it's the defense is winning them. Look at that. But it's the constant movement, the pushing out. And this was Rwanda in the first quarter, in my opinion, was really being disruptive. But 2 turnovers in a row. Nice little drive, kick out to the 3. Good fakes, resets to a wide open 3. Can't get it to go. And Rwanda come up with it. Here's Jean-Jacques. Skips the double and then the slip. They really go a lot through that middle. Good hands. Flying in for the rebound. Can't get it to go. And they're out in transition. An easy slam. And bad transition defense from Rwanda. They were left in the dust. As Morris is on the other end. Morris Odeza is really starting to put together a lovely game. Timeout, Rwanda.
No one is going to be a hero here. We need to play together, possession by possession. We are down 5 points, and you guys become crazy. Why? We have leading for 10 points. Keep your composure. Be organized. If we go horns, we go, keep going motion. You attack like crazy. 17 seconds left. Turnover, they come, they dunk on us. You get the rebound, you are not in good position, bring the ball back. We organize the game. Guys, we need to be organized. We can't play like crazy. No one is going to be here. The team is going to be the hero here. Come on.
Oh, I love him.
We
I know him, but I've heard in that timeout is enough for me to really appreciate what he's saying to his team. And he's also saying it in a calm manner, but an assertive manner, to say, come on. We're not all, one person can't do this. We have to play as a team. Let's calm down. Let's be more assertive. If the play doesn't work with the horns, which is clearly what I was saying, they love the horns play and have multiple looks out of it, then find something else. Stay patient. As soon as they miss, Nigeria are making them pay down the other end. And especially Morris Udenza has got 20 points. So you got to figure out how to slow him down, as this is a 12-5 quarter for Nigeria. Here's Rwanda. Here's the across screen. And the foul plus the basket. And Zana is the culprit of that foul. And Kenny Manzi will go to the line for the one. Here's the save, down low, and there's Mr. Morris with the 20-piece. They haven't found an answer to stop him yet. So subs coming in as well. Double mistake. A missed free throw and a foul. And it puts them at 14 fouls. So the next foul for this next 3 minutes 25 will be free throws for Nigeria. So if I'm Nigeria, I'm attacking the rim. This is a nice fake. Oh, beautiful. Smooth move. Lovely job from Zanar. Fake the defense out. Rwanda being patient in their offense, but for me, they're just not setting solid screens to get each other open. That's a better screen here. Good little fake. Tough bucket. Needed that finish for sure. Mwizi with the finish in his first points. Quick three, high arcing with the foul. And Sinze Toa with the foul, why? Okoye, let's have a look. Okoye. Oh, well, we're going backwards right now. Here we go. Steps up into this drive. There's the fake. That was a beautiful move. Thank you. And then on the other end, he comes in, shoots the three, and they foul him. So free throws coming for him. They've gone too soon because it's 3 and not 2. It was perfect in the Tunisia game, didn't have any in the Guinea. So he keeps his 100% stat in this window. As he comes out of the game, Simon will come in, number 5, and also number 7. Bearpat as well into the game. So lead starting to open up a little bit here. Rwanda, big possession as they've struggled to score in this second quarter as it's 17-9. Simon puts his hand up and says, I foul. It's not a good start for him when you just sub into the game. Only Nigeria's second foul, though, as a team. So down low, trying to go one-on-one. The turnaround, they smother him, and they hit it out of bounds. There's Kenny Manzi trying to find a pass.
Who's man on 24? Who's on 24?
What's that screen? He's bringing him in.
So out of bounds, 8 seconds. Plenty of time. Don't need to rush, but gotta go here. Kenny Manzi gets it back out. Oh, it's blocked. It is. Great defense. And they're out on the way. This is good job from Nigeria here. Long, deep three. Wow, he's shot a couple before, but hasn't knocked it down. One more. Is feeling it. Wow, Ike, sensational bucket. Right now, Nigeria's just broken open this lead. And they're off and running again. They try and trap them when they get a rebound. Little dime, pass, no. Can't get the finish. biggest lead. Oh my gosh! Wow! I'm thinking it's going in. Massive block. 9 seconds. They've got to get themselves going now. And no, and that was a great job from Christopher Oberpa. Give that man his flowers and add that to my highlight of my third quarter. Best plays. I want to see that multiple times. In the corner. Thought about it. Now he's stuck there. One more. Trying to get it to go. Now they've got to take a long three. No, here they come. They need to get a bucket and they turn it over. Rwanda just falling apart in this third quarter. And that man there, look at this. Wow. Incredible. Slaps it and says, get this out of here. Flies high. Beautiful. It's beautiful hair and makes it look so effortless. Christopher Oberpa didn't score in that Tunisia game, but boy, his defense outstanding from the 6'9", 32-year-old from Nigeria. Hopefully we see that again in 30 seconds for my third quarter best plays. Well, here's Nigeria's last possession or so, skips through. That's to get themselves going, trying to thread the ball, can't get it to go. Now Rwanda will wait. Do not go too early as Kenny Menzi. Trying to split the defense, floats in. Can it be tapped in? No. That's the third quarter in the bag. So all Nigeria as they are on 45. Rwanda 36 at the end of the third. And a good third quarter holding them to 9 points. There it is, the rebounding game. Going to Nigeria, the assists, but still 13 turnovers, but are able to manage it. And 20 points. That's Nigeria's highest quarter so far. Scored 12 in the first, third in the second, and the 20 points. Well, here's the third quarter best plays, and I can't wait for Christopher Oberpa's block shot because, man, put that on repeat, please. Also, Morris Odenza has 20 points. I think he actually might have a little bit more. No, he's at 20. It's been outstanding around the rim, having his way. Here is one of his dunks. And jams it in, and they haven't found an answer. And he's pretty much perfect from the floor. He's 8 from 9 from the floor. Also, Okoya getting in on the action. He had 5 quick points for the team. And Nigeria have just managed to get themselves going. They started slow, but picked themselves up, and from that second quarter on the defensive end, found their way and have kept the rhythm. Oh, that's an even better angle from the cameraman on the baseline. Ooh wee! That will get your juices flowing on a Sunday. Well, go ahead and scan the QR code for courtside 1891. Keep you up to date with all the games. This is the final game of this group in Tunisia. It's been a really good day at the office. Cameroon, great win versus South Sudan, 60-56. And Cape Verde beat Libya 85-74. And Guinea got the dub versus Tunisia, 66-57. They're at the top of this group, finishing the qualifiers 3-0. Both these teams searching for their first win, and right now Nigeria find themselves up. Rwanda have a bit of work to do. Plenty of time to chip away at this, but they've got to be efficient. Here's Jean-Jacques. Trying to get into the paint. Step, that's a tough shot. Bad miss from Bruno Shama. Here comes Nigeria down the other end. Can't get it to go. Nice little baseline pass. And made that shot maybe a little bit difficult than needed. Here's JJ. Offense has been a real struggle for Rwanda. Here comes a double team and just not good. Not being efficient with the ball. Crazy pass in the corner, then the three. No. Jean-Jacques under pressure. Moves it on. Little side screen. Here's the drive, looking for a pass and gets smothered. Smashed by two Nigerian defense, throws it up, and boy, he is adding a beautiful reel. That block, then the dunk. Good answer, well needed three. Wow, Bruno Shama needed that bucket. On the other end, Christopher Obepa just out here making his own highlight mixtape. And a bad pass, but referee calls it kick ball. So 8-point game. Subs are coming in. There's the double block, and then add it to his highlights. Great minutes from him, Mr. Christopher, as he has that lovely block, couple rebounds, and those 2 points. So he'll take a seat as Jean-Jacques brings it up. 8-point game. Plenty of time still to go. They just got to be efficient. I think they're just trying to force a few things, not being clean on their passes and catching. Here's JJ. No. Long shooting three. I don't know if I love that shot. Now Nigeria can come down the other end and go to Morris Udenza, who's been a great push out of bounds on Simon. He was great in that first 3 quarters with 20 points, and now they have to smother him and squeeze the ball out. That's a better defense for Rwanda. They're throwing 3 guys at him, and sometimes that's what you're gonna have to do because he's played 23 minutes and's got a 20-piece. There's a push from behind. Here's the quick trigger. Needed that bucket for Rwanda. And Jean-Jacques with the ball. Lines one up, drains it. 6 points now for Rwanda. Little 6-2 run for them in this final quarter. 5-point game. Oh, good hands. Trying to bully his way in, and there's a foul on the baseline, and he'll take 2 shots. Farah with the foul, actually, yeah. He's so strong, isn't he? There's nothing you can do about him. Morris Udenza, 16 points, 8 rebounds. The last game versus Guinea today already got 20 points and 8 rebounds. He's on his way to a double-double, also 2 assists. Does have 5 turnovers, but obviously with so much attention being drawn to him, he's getting double teamed, and yeah, it's turned it over. But either way, his efficiency has he's still 21 on efficiency and ±5. So Rwanda down 6. They haven't done the horns play in a while, so they've gone away from that, and it's stolen, and he's off Formula 1 speed, but rocks it back. Oh, he could have shot the free throws, but trying to sharing is caring, and tries to pass it back to Zanar, and he smiles because he knows he should have dunked it, but tough catch. Look at this, runs straight through. Look, he's so fast, Formula 1 fast, and could have just shot the layup. But he misses both free throws, but a run down. That's gonna make things very difficult when you don't get a free throw box out. Good hands though. In my day, we had to run for free throw box outs in practice. Our assistant coach would keep a tally. Really deadly. And a 3-point shot. Wenzi, Prince Wenzi, starting to heat up. He's only been averaging 2 points. Not today. And he gets a big rebound. I was just checking, yeah, David McCormack hasn't played today. And he's been their biggest star. Had 15 and 17, so that's a lot of points missing from this team. Hasn't played a minute, so must be hurt. But there's a block, good rebound. It does hit. Did it hit the rim? I felt like it hit the rim. Maybe not. So timeout's been called. It's a 4-point game, and I wanted to see the shot before. But like I said, David McCormack. Let's see if I can see him. Maybe in street clothes, maybe. We've got the far, but yeah, played the first 2 games. Playing at FC Bayern Munich in Germany. Had 15 points against Guinea and 17 against Tunisia, and nowhere to be seen today. So we're down to the last 5 minutes and 19, and Nigeria have really, since that second quarter, their defense has ramped all the way up, holding Rwanda to 6 points in that second and 9 points in that third. But here in this fourth have only scored 2 points in 5 minutes. It's a 6-2 run. Excuse me, 8-3 run. Now my stats have added all up for me, thank you. There's that beautiful block. Nigeria are averaging just under 6 blocks a game, and you can see why, how they can protect the rim. But what they have done much better today, Nigeria, is the turnovers. They were averaging 17 turnovers, had 25 in that Tunisia game. Today they are on 14. Still quite a lot, but when you can hold it down and have less than 25, much, much better. Either way, it's a 4-point game here as we come down to the last 5 minutes of this fourth quarter. Morris has been the hot hand, out to a 3-point shot, no, and it's the top of the iron. So they get the stop that they want. Dizier will take the ball out. Here's Prince Trois. Ooh, that's going to be a foul on Ike. One more. He's saying he was grabbing and holding me, but either way, referee's call. It's only Nigeria's first team foul in this first quarter. So sideline. Let's have a look. Where are they? Far side. Missed it. Okay. Handoff series. Prince Trois. Little spin move. Trying to find something. Swings it on. Dizier has to throw it up. Hits the rim. That's a good job for them to get a second opportunity. Nearly a turnover. Wide open. Prince. No. And they're going to say it's going to stay here with Rwanda. Rwanda doing a good job on the boards, even though they're not scoring, able to give themselves multiple opportunities. That's what you need. So out of bounds, 14 seconds. Prince Trois waiting for the pass. 6 on the clock. And a foul's been called. We'll go to the line for 2. So free throw is good. That's lovely. Splashes that one in. %, in this window. And keeps it 2 for 2. And it's a 2-point game. Knew this one would come down to the wire. Both teams searching for their first win here in this qualifier, and it's a turnover. And down the other end, finger rolls it in. A costly turnover for Nigeria, being sloppy and lackadaisical with the ball. Cost them. Tied game, 48 apiece. Moi trying to get a second long range in 3. Boy, the amount of times he has saved Nigeria with that long flamethrower of a shot. He's had 6 points from that long range. Really, it should be worth more. Trois trying to get something. 6 seconds. Tries to... Wow, that's fantastic job. The way he was able to create space. I thought that was impossible. Dizier with a lovely shot, and now the turnover and the easy bucket, or should I say Trois from Prince, and forces Nigeria to call a timeout when they've been leading, and in a nice comfortable way, here come Rwanda. And you can see head coach hands on his waist. Coach Mohammed upset. And every right. Well, it's the 4th quarter, so we can't hear in to the timeout. But boy, wow, what a great stint there from Rwanda, just sticking with it, especially when they had struggled to score. We can hear. This is the lovely step back from Mike. One more. See, we're trying to sneakily listen in. So a real swing of events here as Rwanda takes back the lead, 53-51. It's a 17-6 quarter. Rwanda have gone on a 17-point run. Nigeria only have those 6 points, trying to find something. That's how the game has gone. That's a lot of contact. Easy call for the referees. Where Rwanda, they started off the game incredible. Dropped 21 in that first. Here's that foul, easy call. And then didn't score in the second quarter, double digits, only scored 6, and in the third they only scored 9. Well, right now they're just running away and scored 17 points, but still it's 2.5 minutes. Big step back, trying to get it to go. Okoye has to step through. That's a good move, beautiful footwork from Stan Okoye. And Okoye has done some really lovely work this evening. He had that nice fake, didn't he? A little fake away and layup. So it's tied up. Fakes, decides to put up a 3. Massive hit. Clean, sharp shooting. Little fake down the middle, trying to get an assist. This is a tough, and the foul. And Rwanda smother Morris Udenze. Referee signals the foul and the 2 shots, and really every time he's caught the ball, look how many defenders are around him. Look, he catches it, 1, 2, 3 defenders, and he has 21 points this evening. 20 pretty much in the first half, did his damage. Hasn't really scored that much in this fourth other than that free throw, because they've really honed in and made sure. And I like that adjustment. I see teams that, you know, let a guy go off and not make an adjustment. Throw a double team at him, put 3 guys on him, because he's so strong and unstoppable. And he knocks both free throws down. It's a 1-point game. So Rwanda. Bruno Chama under pressure here. Trying to find a pass, is fouled. Jordan Ogundiran looks very surprised. He's like, who, me? Let's have a look here, wait a sec. Oh yeah, come on, Jordan. High-fived his face. So out of bounds, 14 seconds, 1 minute 32. I told you at the beginning of this game, this will go down to the wire. He's got to get the ball in bounds though here. Right, tiptoeing that half court. Lucky not to, ooh, lovely handles here. Steps through, and a big layup for Prince Twa with defense in his face. Wow, open 3. Can't get it to go. Misses badly. Prince Twa under pressure. They've got to get it over. They don't. 8-second violation. They get the turnover. Good defense from Nigeria. Putting the pressure on Rwanda and don't get the ball over half. So Nigeria still have a chance here. 3-point game, more than enough. Don't have to rush. You can have a 2 or a 3, doesn't matter. You've got enough time. They're going for the 3. Who comes up with it? And it will be Rwanda's ball. They've missed their last consecutive 2 3-point shots. They're trying to tie it up, and sometimes just an easy 2 and then play solid defense and try and get a steal, as there's still a lot of time. So Rwanda out of bounds. Prince Twad's had some really nice minutes. 4 points, but those 3 rebounds, but those 4 points have been tough buckets. So Kenny Manzi has been put into the game as a ball handler. I think that's a good idea. Good defense though, as he gets stuck right here at half court. Let's have a look. I missed a little karate chop, but a foul has been called. So both teams over the limit now. That's 4th and final team foul for Nigeria. Sorry about that. I lost connection and power at the wrong time. So 20.9 seconds left.
gonna wait. They're gonna look to trap. Yes, so everybody gets thrown. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you.
So 21 seconds to go. Yeah, that song, it's quite a good one. But either way here, 21.9 seconds. And it's been a game. Rwanda got their timeout. They've drawn up their play. Well, official review as it got hit out of bounds. 2-point game, 20 seconds. Rwanda got stuck in that corner. Sadly, we can't hear what the referees have to say, so I'm going to have to, try and read lips, or let's have a look here. So, in the corner, Prince Twa has the ball. Oh, it's out of shot. Okay, this could be a better angle. Let's see here. This is such a risky and a good job from Jordan Ogundiran to push it. Ah, you see how he pulls that hand down? Yeah, this is going to be Rwanda's ball because it really should have been a foul. Look at him. He comes across, drapes Twa's hand. And it probably is out of Twa's hand, but they haven't called a foul. So, like I said, I'm glad I'm not the referee. So the referees are going to just double check, see how much time is on the clock, what they're going to call here. They called out of bounds and Rwanda's ball. So what they have missed is that foul coming across. Look at that. From 00 from Nigeria, Jordan Ogundiran. And so then they said it was Rwanda's ball. And I think, if I'm the referees, I'm saying the same way.
After review,
Blue ball. Good refereeing. Used everything that is on offer to them. So 20.3 seconds, 2-point game. Rwanda has to look after the ball. I've seen crazier things actually on the European side. Great Britain let a 7-point lead go in 12 seconds. So it can be done. And the double team, somebody's got to come in. Oh, this could be a turnover. It's not. It managed to get the ball in. And Prince Twa. And a foul has been called as Zana comes over. And it's going to be free throws. Oh, this is a good... Really had Rwanda on the ropes there. So Stephen Mintwari will shoot 2 free throws. Really important here to make it a 2-possession game. If you can knock it down and make it a 4-point game, makes it a little bit harder, but he's missed it. Here we go. 10 seconds. trying to get it to go. The defense is falling over, and they get a jam and the foul. There's no need to foul. There's no need to foul. What a silly, silly mistake. Prince and Wheezy comes over, just let him score it, and now gives him, as well as a foul, makes you a poster, and now can tie up the game. What an absolute mental collapse, and understanding time and score and what's happening. So obviously Nigeria bring in number 7, Christopher Obepa, to help hit the boards. We've seen him skyscrape and smash and block a shot off the backboard and slam the ball in. So he's got bunnies, I'll tell you that for free. So here we go. This is to tie up the game and take us into overtime. And he makes it, and a timeout's been called from Rwanda. Just a silly, silly foul by Prince and Wemwe. That should have just let him score the bucket, and you would have been up 1. Instead, you foul him on an and-1 play. He hits the free throw. It's 61 apiece. And Rwanda have 2.2 seconds to get a bucket. Oh my gosh, look at that. I told you, it's doable. It's doable when, you know, fatigue starts to kick in, mistakes, mental fatigue. That is just a real disappointment for Rwanda. They've played an outstanding fourth quarter here. 25 points they've put up after having a tough second and third quarter. They started off great, and here 25-16 get themselves back into the game and winning the game. They're up, and you foul. A lot of lessons to be learned in this game, that's for sure. So they've got 2.2, so they can have at least a catch and a shoot. It's not like it's 0.1 of a second where you have to just lob it up and try and alley-oop it. So, and also what they can do with that timeout, they can advance the ball here. So they go from the baseline out of bounds to now, when you take that timeout, you advance the ball up to your side of the basket. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. 2.2. Can Rwanda get a bucket here, or do we go into overtime? Try and go for the lob, wide open, and that will do it. We're going into overtime. 61 apiece. Nigeria fight and claw back and tie it up. So 4 quarters and 40 minutes of basketball isn't enough. It's Nigeria 61, Rwanda 61. So Rwanda fall apart there at the last moment. Rwanda shooting 33% from the 2, 29 from the 3, only 16% from 3 for Nigeria, only hitting 5 threes. But this game has been swings and roundabouts and momentum back and forth. Rwanda come out in the first, they hit and punt. There's the, oh, that makes me so angry. What are you doing? Why would you do that? You were up 3, and there's the point, the shot. It looked good actually, but just, you won't be able to sleep at night if Rwanda lose this game, because you're up 1. You let him dunk the ball. All you got to do is get the ball in bounds, and you win the game. So instead, we've got 5 minutes of overtime. I said this was gonna be down to the wire, and 40 minutes wasn't enough. So we're going into overtime, 5 extra minutes to see which one of these teams can clinch their first win in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. Lord knows it, both need it, but it can only be one winner as we go into overtime. So Nigeria with the first hit. Here we go. So trying to get something going here. We're going to run. Little handoff. Got to show a hand because one more has hit a 3 from far. Skips down the lane, gets the first bucket, and Nigeria take the lead. Kenny Menzi. Trying to get something nice backdoor, skips through, oh, turns it over, just shoot the layup. And Rwanda, and Bruno Shama puts his hand up and says, it's my fault. Yes, it is, because that's a turnover here. Nigeria put the ball on the floor quickly, high arcing jumper. Good job from Manzi to get that rebound. Little drive here from Twat. He's been good. Little flick up, can't get it to go. Ogundaran gets it down low. And yet again, all they can do is foul him. He's been a problem today. He has 26 points. Morris Udenze. And there's the mistake after mistake. Prince and Wenzi with the silly foul at the end of the game, causing the free throw to tie up the game. And now they put him back at the free throw line. And he is an incredible free throw shooter.
Let's go, let's go.
He's 9 from 12 this evening. He's been averaging 13 points, but 72% from the line this qualifying window, and has 27 points. Has he got his double-double yet? No, he's got 8 rebounds. So we'll keep an eye on that. Tough finish. Good job from Kenny Menzi. That's a really elite move, smooth down the middle. So Nigeria, Okoya, stuck, has to put the ball on the floor, swings it out, 3 in the corner, no, slaps it out, decides to take their time, down low to Morris Udenze, quick trigger 3, no, who comes up with it? Mr. Kenny Menzi. Prince Twat. Trying to get something to go here. Twat out. 3-point shot, looks like it's front rim, it is. Good rebound, but Morris with the rebound. Here we go. Cuts through. Ooh, could have been a travel. No. Tough hit. Massive 3. And a technical foul. Okoye, you hit the 3, bro, but then you gotta control the emotions. Golly, you do a wonderful thing, and then I think Let's have a look here. Hits the three and then, there we go. Stamps his feet and turns to the referee and goes, and one, meaning I got fouled and it should be an and one. Well, you've overdone it. You've got a technical foul. And he's going to go and talk about it. But still, you put Rwanda down the other end with free throws and the possession. So technical free throws and the ball back. So last, coming down to the 2 minutes here. Well, JJ turns over the ball and an easy finish down the other end for Nigeria. And Rwanda, huge mistakes, really starting to be costly for them. Manzi drives, floats in the air. What a big finish. He's been really strong to the rim. 4-point game and quickly kicks it out. Decides to not shoot it that time. I think that's a good decision. They're up 4, but turnover. And down the other end in a big block, but it's going to be a foul on Zana. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Easy. Easy call. Good call from the referees. So now 5 points and 7 rebounds as Steven goes to the free throw line, misses. That's costly. Hego Mintwazi at the free throw line needs one of these, gets it to go. So, 3-point game. Coming. Oh, it's turned over again. Nigeria letting themselves down here. Here's Jean-Jacques. No, can't get it to go. Who comes up with it? Rwanda managed to sneak in and push that rebound in. And they've called a foul. Jean-Jacques. Really, both these teams are stressing me out this evening, making silly mistakes. You didn't need to foul. Now you walk down the other end for free throws. It's a 1-point game. You've got them where you want them. You just got to play solid defense. So, oh, misses the free throw though. Can shoot the long range 3, but misses the free throw. Was 100% before that free throw. In this qualifiers, this is his first free throws of the evening. Buries that one. Okay, so 2-point game. Manzi. Ball from behind, good defense. Christopher Bapa has been solid for this Nigeria team, and a foul. So free throws coming. 40 seconds left in this game. Rwanda down 2, but free throws coming for Nigeria. Stanokoye, 5 points against the Guinea team and 9 in the Tunisia game as he misses the free throw. He's got 14 today, his best yet, on his way to a double-double with 9 rebounds and 4 assists. He has been incredible. Free throws, crucial. Buries that one. 1 from 2. 3-point game. Body's falling over, tripping over. Has to find something, Manzi. Good little fake reset. Oh, good block. He is the man of the match for me. And a foul. And shout out to Christopher Obepa. Look at this. He jumps and he jumps again. Wow, pogo stick and then screams. He deserves his flowers today because he's only got 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And those 2 blocks have been massive. He had the one that pinned it on the backboard, and then that one, the double jump. And then causing Rwanda to foul. And their heads are in their hands because they know they had this game. Big rebounds, wonderful job, and the man of the game, Morris Odenze, with 30 points. And he gets the double-double that he deserves. And that's it. Nigeria get it done. Do they count that? Wait for final score. No basket from the referees. Nigeria come back, ups and downs, and I thought the game was over, and they win that overtime 14-8. Managed to fight all the way to the end. There's the final score. Nigeria 75, Rwanda 69. Well, Rwanda are gonna be spinning and turning in their sleep tonight, because that was a meltdown from them. As you see, there's the rebounding game. 52-44 goes to Nigeria. The assists go to Nigeria. The turnovers, though, 18 turnovers for Nigeria. Rwanda was able to score 19 points off of those turnovers. The 30 points from Morris Udenza was wonderful today, and a double-double from him. Also, I want to give his flowers was Christopher Obepa, who had those 2 big blocks. Well, here's the fourth quarter best plays and the overtime. 40 minutes wasn't enough for this game. I knew it was going to be a tough game and it would go down to the wire and the finish line, but I didn't know it was going to go into overtime. Rwanda, honestly, I think it was a 4-point game. They hit the free throw and then they came down, and Morris slams it in, and they foul him to put him on the line to shoot for 1 to put them into overtime. So they're going to be really upset with themselves as they won that fourth quarter. There's the huge foul. And that was Prince and Wemsey who fouled, tried to shoot the shot. That pushed them over into overtime, and then Nigeria just put their foot down on the accelerator, knocked into 5th gear, scored 14 points in that overtime to 8, and that is how they get their first win in this group after dropping 0-2. They lost to Guinea, they lost to Tunisia, but that now puts them in 3rd place. Remember, the top 3 teams go. We have a long way until the Qatar 2027, but with this dub, boy oh boy, they needed it. And congratulations to Nigeria. Unfortunate for Rwanda, they're going to have to regroup. They go 0-3 in this group. There's the scores for today. Cameroon also gets the big win, as well as Cape Verde, and Guinea beats Tunisia. Nigeria stamps the final score in today's schedule of game day 3 and the last day of the FIBA basketball World Cup qualifiers. So an upset Rwanda, but congratulations to Nigeria. Thank you for joining me. Good night.